The race towards artificial general intelligence, which is shortly known as AGI, is one subject that has drawn the interest of both professionals and the general public as technology continues to advance at an unparalleled amount. The creation of artificial superintelligence, or AGI, is regarded as a turning point in human history that has the power to transform many different sectors of the economy and our society as a whole. Acknowledging the enormous potential that artificial intelligence holds, businesses and scholars worldwide are devoting substantial resources to this endeavor. But because the stakes are so high, the race to artificial intelligence, AGI, is a trillion-dollar struggle that is motivated by both scientific curiosity and intense organizational competition. Do you know? 3 primary categories can be used to generally classify artificial intelligence: artificial superintelligence, ASI, artificial general intelligence, AGI, and artificial narrow intelligence, ANI. AGI puts artificial intelligence in line with human capabilities among these. AGI systems can therefore think, understand, learn, and use their intelligence to solve problems in a manner that is similar to that of humans in specific circumstances. Artificial intelligence can be transformed into artificial general intelligence by the following humanistic abilities: perception with the senses, the ability to use fine motor abilities, understanding and processing natural language, moving around, solving problems, emotional and social interaction. Viewed another way, if artificial general intelligence, AGI, is developed, robots will have the same level of comprehension of all that exists as humans. They can also find answers to recurring problems based on these outside inputs. Everything dies, it's a fact. Furthermore, everything might end far sooner than anticipated if the world is unable to control the great powers' current race for superhuman artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence systems' capabilities have increased dramatically in the last year. The majority of these developments have been made in the field of generative AI, which creates new text, image, audio, and video content from human input. When the ChatGPT large language model, LLM, was made available to the public in November 2022, the American startup OpenAI caused a stir around the globe. An upgraded version of ChatGPT, running on the more potent GPT-4 platform, was made available in March. Google and Microsoft have done the same with Bard and Bing AI, respectively. Applications like Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion enable the creation of remarkably lifelike pictures and films that go beyond the realm of text. These models have quickly gained widespread recognition. The majority of people now realize that generative AI is a revolutionary invention, a class of computers capable of producing art and natural language, 2 things long believed to be restricted to human talent. However, generative AI is just getting started. In a recent paper, a group of Microsoft AI scientists argued that GPT-4, possibly the most advanced LLM to date, is displaying the sparks of artificial general intelligence, AGI, or an AI that is as intelligent as or more intelligent than humans across the board, as opposed to just one particular task. GPT-4 performance in these several domains of intelligence is strikingly close to human-level performance. In summary, GPT-4 seems to be a prototype for a computer program with human-like reasoning and cognitive processes. AGIs are anticipated by half of surveyed AI professionals within the next 40 years. Great nations, mainly the United States and China, are racing to create advanced AI systems because leadership in this field offers advantages in both economic competitiveness as well as military prowess. Numerous articles have been written about the dangers of using artificial intelligence, AI, in the military. These applications could revolutionize both the tactical and strategic spheres by enabling cyber weapons, autonomous weapons systems, nuclear command and control, and intelligence gathering. The victor of the AI competition, in the opinion of many politicians and defense experts in both nations, will guarantee world supremacy. However, the effects of this race might go far beyond who gains worldwide control. The already dangerous development of AI systems is expected to pick up speed due to the perception of an AI arms race. A race to the arms? History has clearly shown the risks associated with weapons races. American politicians started to worry in the late 1950s that the Soviet Union was developing nuclear-capable missiles faster than the United States. The United States increased its ballistic missile development to catch up with the Soviet Union in response to this purported missile gap. It was evident from the beginning of the 1960s that the missile gap was untrue. In actuality, American missile technology was superior to Soviet missile technology. But the mere perception of lagging behind an enemy helped fuel a dangerous buildup of nuclear and ballistic missile capabilities, with all the risks of mishaps, errors in judgment, and escalation that go along with it. Today, the dreaded missile gap argument is making a comeback, this time in relation to artificial intelligence, which may be even more hazardous than nuclear weapons. American officials are worried about lagging behind due to China's AI initiatives. Fresh advances in AI from China inevitably give rise to fears that the country is headed toward dominance in the sector. The supposed AI gap is not as simple as it seems. It looks like Beijing is ahead of the US in terms of military AI innovation. In addition, China has a strong talent pool and leads the world in citations to academic journals on AI. China appears to be lagging behind in the search for artificial general intelligence, though. The LLMs of Chinese businesses lag behind those of American corporations by 1 to 3 years, whereas OpenAI led the way in generative models. Biden administration export restrictions on high-end computer processors in 2022 also denied China access to a piece of gear needed to develop breakthrough artificial intelligence. But who is ahead in the race against AI is not the most crucial question. The idea of an arms race alone may encourage businesses and governments to take shortcuts and forego safety regulations and research. An arms race might be disastrously destructive for AI, a technology whose safety depends upon calm, steady, regulated, and cooperative growth. Finally, the next significant step forward in technological development is thought to be the race to create artificial general intelligence, AGI, a type of AI that is capable of carrying out any intellectual work that a person can. Billionaires, tech giants, governments, and even existential risk apprehensions are all motivating businesses, researchers, and academics worldwide to pour billions of dollars and countless man-hours into this endeavor.